Hi guys.
We are the co-founders of the store here in Winter Park. So today we are going to talk all about white rehearsal dinner dresses.
Yay!
So let's dive right in. I did a full blog feature. It's actually a shopping guide, and I wanted to make sure I got it out right before Black Friday in case some of those dresses go on sale. But it is current. There's links on there so that we can link right over to the e-commerce site. There's dresses from all over. So
and all sorts of price points, different styles, exactly. All of it.
Yep. From like literally $150 to like your splurge like $2,500. So
there's over 50 on there.
Yep. There's 50 dresses. There's also a little feature in the bottom showing some of our brides in the dresses. So definitely check it out. It's thebridalfinery.com/blog.
Perfect.
And there you'll see it. I think it's called 50 white rehearsal dinner dresses. So
if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, the link is directly on there, so you can click and just go to the blog post directly.
Love it. Yay! Okay, so let's jump into some questions, and these questions are actually covered in detail on the blog. So we're just going to do quick points on them, as well as I'd love to get more feedback from Roberta on them. But definitely for details, check out the blog post, and you'll see tons of fashion advice from us. So, okay, so let's talk about length. So there's long, there's midi, which of course is right here. You've got your knee length. You've got midi, which is like mid-calf, and then you have your floor length. And I actually have a diagram of that on the blog so you can see those different lengths. So tell me what your advice is. Should you go midi? Should you go, what length would you go for?
I think it all depends on the bride. It also depends on where your rehearsal dinner is. If you're doing something more casual on the beach, something in your backyard, or if you're doing a beautiful like buyout at a restaurant. So I think it really depends where your wedding's at and the formality of it. I'm always for that like mid-thigh look, not too short, like but right above the knees. So that's always my goal too. But
I'm all for a mini. If you can pull it off, why not? Go for it. But legs are my feature, so that's why I'm not afraid to go short there. And I do also love the mini length. I feel like it's been in popularity for the past like year or so. And it's a great way to like make it a little edgy, make it fun with the shoes. So that midi length is really fun. Definitely when you're searching for dresses, I would say to not focus so much on the length and really focus on like the details and everything else, and just keep that pretty open. The fit is everything, right? So we did post this question on our Instagram, and we had over 250 people vote. 91% of you voted short, and then 9% voted long. So short is definitely the winner, and short would be either that mini to knee length.
I love that.
Yay! Okay, so let's jump into the next question. So what about the detail on the dress? So for a rehearsal dinner dress, do you see it being lace, beaded, floral, or just like a solid clean white?
I think it's my same advice as I give my brides with their wedding dresses. It has to represent your personality. It has to represent your personal style, who you are. If you're someone that's always wearing like florals and prints and you go solid for the rehearsal dinner, I think that's a little odd. That's just my personal opinion, but I think that it should be like a fun transition throughout the weekend as well, and kind of incorporating a little bit of your wedding dress in each aspect of your wedding attire throughout the whole weekend. So that's what I would do.
Yeah, so one thing I will say is beading is really hard sometimes to capture through a cell phone photo, and you may not have a professional photo there at your rehearsal dinner. So that's something to consider, is really what does that dress look like when you can't see the shimmer? Or does the lighting pick it up weird and it kind of looks like there's like this blue flash on your dress? So if you are considering beading, keep that in mind, maybe with a few different cell phones, take a picture of the dress to see what it looks like. And I love the idea of having a little bit of a contrast from your dress. So let's say you're in a solid lace dress, then you could definitely do that like clean, sleek look for rehearsal dinner. So that way you really do get two looks that weekend. Because I think we all struggle with, gosh, like there's 500 wedding dresses I want to wear. So this is your way of getting that like one other look that weekend. So the rehearsal dinner is still such a big event, and it's with your closest family members. So okay, so let's jump into the other question. So we've been talking about white rehearsal dinner dresses. So you all voted on our Instagram, over 250 votes, and 86% of you said yes, that the dress should be white, and then 14% said other colors. So what's your take on it? What's your feedback?
I love the idea of wearing white. I'm not a person that wears white ever, but I think it's fun, it's bridal. It's probably the only time that I would personally wear white all the time. would be for wedding celebrations, so I think it's fun. But if you're a person that you absolutely don't like white, that's okay to go with a different color too. I would just let my guests know, like if I'm wearing black to the rehearsal dinner, I would just let my guests know to not wear black. So that's my only take on it, is just like communicate with your guests so they know what not to wear.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I love white. I actually wore blush for mine, so I'm of course open to the blush color. So again, I would find like the perfect fit. It's all about what like you feel the best in. So keeping that color open, but definitely I would say I would vote for white as well. Yeah, so especially because it is an event where I could see some people showing up to the wedding maybe in a little bit of white detail or champagne. Yeah. It's a little bit more acceptable to get away with those colors than it would be wedding day. So to really stand out as the bride, I think white is the way to go. So, okay, so our last final question is formality. So we have clients that are having, you know, like catered barbecue at their home, like Tijuana Flats, like taco style, to like this big, you know, extravagant like wedding weekend, you know, at a resort. So does formality matter for the dress? Can you tone it down or relax if you
absolutely
want? Or...
I think your wedding, I think your dress for the rehearsal dinner needs to match the rehearsal dinner you're having. If you're having backyard barbecue and you're serving like ribs and things like that, you don't want to be in a dress that's so stiff that you can't really move, or in shoes that are going to be uncomfortable for the backyard. So I think the formality of your rehearsal dinner dress needs to match the rehearsal dinner dress, the rehearsal dinner you're throwing. Yeah. If you're doing a formal event at like the Four Seasons restaurant, then you dress up a little bit more. But if you're doing that backyard chilled or like beach barbecue, have fun, be relaxed.
Yeah. So. And if you are having more of that relaxed dinner party style, I still think you can overdress if you want to.
Absolutely.
You can't overdress that weekend at all. With your wedding dress, the Sunday after brunch, there's no way for you to be overdressed that whole weekend. So if you love dressing up, even if you end up having more of a casual rehearsal dinner, go for it. Totally go for it. So, yay! So those are our questions. So again, full details as well as around 50 dresses are listed with links of where to buy on our blog, and it's thebridalfinery.com/blog. So check it out.
Yay! Bye guys.